So step one is the USATF membership, and then also list the membership code. So if you're in Illinois, you use 609. If you live in Indiana, you want to use 1447. And we'll get into that more later. Also later in this webinar, we'll go over step two, which is how to sign up for your Track My Speed membership. Now, the difference between step one and step two is step one is the organization that all of the club teams compete under. And that's why we need that $20 USATF registration, because without that, we can't compete in any track meets. Step two is, well, the club team's registration, and we'll dive into that fee and why it's $567. Step three is a really super duper cool thing, is our uniforms and then also apparel. One of the things at this step that may be a bit confusing is you actually have to order your uniform online, and you're checking out as if though you're paying, but you're actually not. You're just placing an order. So you actually don't even put your Visa information into ordering a uniform. Now, when we get to the apparel portion, we're doing preseason sales, and then I'll actually explain that once we get there. But one of the cool highlights from the apparel is this summer we get team sports watches. So they're G-Shock watches, and on the bands they'll say Track My Speed. So what you saw before was steps 1 through 3, and then also on the website is step 4 is this informational previews. Actually, that don't even make sense, does it? Informational review. I didn't do that. Coach Amber Jackson did this website. Well, this part she did. I did the other ones. So anyway, what I did was I broke up the previous webinar that I had. I broke it up into individual sessions so that you don't have to watch all of it. I just gave you the most important pieces from the previous webinar. The discount code video is 2 minutes. The practice times and location, I believe, is under 5. The cost breakdown and payment, that's a big one. I believe that's 18, but the track meets is a lot. It's a wealth of information, and that's about 22 minutes, I believe. But if you want to get ahead, you can go ahead and watch that video, but you don't need to watch that video now. The most important thing that you need to watch is the cost breakdown and payment. And I'm not just saying that just because I'm trying to get your money. That's another bad joke. All right, moving on.